What's up, Exiles? Willywonka here, and I just want to show you my build from the 1 week race. It was a physical bow ranger, physical bow shadow actually, where I used split arrow with. My single target was actually elemental hit. I don't know why. Frenzy is actually better, especially if you can get a quality one. So frenzy or poison arrow, and split arrow. Yeah. Uh, the whole point of this build is that you choose a Valpat, Ghost Reaver, and Chaos Inoculation. So what this gives you is a unique opportunity to do insane crit multiplier damage, where you stack so much crit multiplier that normally you would one-shot yourself, but you get enough life leech by using Warlord's Mark. You use Blood Rage and different life leech items on your gear, and through Valpact, you will never be able to one-shot yourself, even if it's Reflect. Maybe, but I doubt it. If you meet a Reflect mob in a Reflect map, where you will end up with 40% Reflect damage instead of 20, you might have a problem, depending, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. So this is the character I played in the 1 week race, hardcore, and I'll be trying to make it in open beta as well, but there are some changes that will make it hard to play like I played it in closed beta. So I'm gonna make some changes and see how it works. But yeah, so you stack life leech, you're able to sustain yourself through all reflect damage you can meet, and it's a lot of fun because you mob up a huge group of monsters and you just one shot it. You pop a diamond flask. I run with 4 diamond flasks and 1 mana potion right now because I have some issues, especially in parties. But I think at higher levels I would actually be able to run maybe 5 diamond flasks or 4 diamond flasks with 1 granite, depending on what's on the map, etc., etc. So use diamond flask with increased charge recovery and just go to town actually. And with the Warlord's Mark and the Alchemist passive, I think it's Alchemist it's called, you get a lot of charges back very fast. So before you've gone through all your diamond flasks, you should be able to start on your last diamond flask that you used. Your first, I mean. And keep going. So here's my character. I have a decent bow. It's the only gear that's actually decent on this character, and I go for ES gear. I currently have a ES evasion armor because it's so hard to get the green sockets I need on a pure ES armor. I just stack the ES. This gloves give me so much damage, so I'm sacrificing some ES for it. And yeah, you should just get life leech, resists, and ES. That's your priority. And get a good weapon. That should be enough. So I got 3% life leech here. I got 2% life leech here, adding up to 5%, and I got 6% from my Warlord's Mark, adding up to 11%, and I have 4% supported to my split arrow, so we got 16%. And Blood Rage giving me 5%, so I got 21% physical damage life leech. And that will make me immune to reflect damage. So that's the whole point of this build. And you can see my split arrow does 949 DPS right now. And if we put this up here, you can see I have 492 crit multiplier. So if I hit my diamond flask here, you'll see it bounces up to 3,400. Very nice. So I pretty much one-shot everything, and if I don't, I kill him on the second shot. I even, when I start firing into a group, if it's a rare in there, it usually dies with the white mobs instantly. So you can see I'm using 4 diamond flasks. This helps me to keep my crit chance up there. Just keep plowing down huge mobs, and with the Alchemist Keynote and Warlord's Mark, I can sustain myself very easily. I can go from 1 diamond to another, and when I'm finished, I can just start all over again. And I'm using Split Arrow with Mana Leash right now just to be able to support myself in parties and stuff like that. But the optimal build would be Split Arrow, faster attacks, Life Leech, added chaos damage, Pierce, or split, chain, depending on what I can sustain at higher levels, and added fire damage. My single target would be Frenzy with increased quality, if I could, with faster attacks, and just a ton of damage added to it. Chaos damage, added fire damage, faster projectiles, and stuff like that. And my Decoy Totem and my Warlord's Mark, all of those would be put on faster casting and reduced mana, especially the auras, just to be able to put up the totem fast, start attacking them without too much cast time. So my passives are acceleration. I go straight to the closest health nodes when I'm leveling up, just grabbing all the health I can get, moving towards the big key nodes and just preparing for the big swap from health to ES. So you heard me talk about the Alchemist keynode, passive. This is very important for your Diamond Flasks. You get 30% increased flask recovery. So this combined with Warlord's Mark and the prefix on your flasks giving you more charge recovery, you should be able to sustain your Diamond Flasks very easily. And when you change to Valpact, Ghost Reaver and Chaos Inoculation, when you have enough ES, you'll be able to leech life instantly, negating all reflect damage, and just being a complete boss. So you have a lot of all resist from your keynodes, and evasion and energy shield. You don't need the evasion because you won't be using it except on maybe your chest piece. I'm not sure. I haven't got to high level, so. But I think it would be impossible to get a decent socket, green socket roll on pure ES armor. Trust me, I've tried. So you can see I've picked up piercing shots, Heartseeker. These are all crit multiplier. Deadly Draw, all crit multiplier. Alchemist, crit multiplier. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Some more maximum mana, and I can use the third aura now if I want to. So that's pretty much it. And you can go from there when you get to higher level. I might actually go for more mana regen if that is an issue on maps that give me less regeneration, stuff like that. But I don't think I'll need it. Once I get more physical damage, I should be able to sustain myself just through the Mind Drinker passive. Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention is that I'm using Hatred. It gives you 100% chance to freeze when you use your Diamond Flask, so it makes it a lot safer for your character. One problem in closed beta right now is that when you freeze them and shatter them, you don't get as many items, but that's fixed in open beta. And you have Discipline, which gives you, for my character at least, I get 1400 more ES from it, so it's insane. It's a must-have. And when you get to higher level, you get to put in a third aura, maybe even a fourth aura, I don't know. But I would add Purity if you need resist, and Clarity if you need mana. And that's pretty much everything to say about the build. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comment section. And I hope you test it out. If you do some changes, if you like it, give me a link, drop on my stream, and let me know what's up. And take care, guys.